Bayern has been knocked out of Champions League by Manchester City. Of course, there is the second leg and all, but I don't think we're gonna come back. To be honest, it's not a Tuchel mistake or something that we lost. Davies was getting bullied. This is something that I expected. Whenever Davies comes across a very good dribbler and an experienced player, he always suffers. You can take the example of Dembele, Bernardo Silva, Di Maria. He struggles against good dribblers. Let's not talk about tactics at all in this video. The first goal that we conceded was absolutely brilliant goal and no one could do anything about it. Just when I was calling this guy Upamecano the best defender in the world, he performs a masterclass. This is probably his worst performance. I mean, he's had bad performances before in the Bundesliga game the DFB Pokal game against Mönchengladbach. But that was like a long time ago, 2 years ago I guess. I thought he got better. If you observe, the last two goals were because of Upamecano's mistakes. The first one, he directly played it into Grealish. Grealish stole the ball from him. And the second one, he played a mispass into Sommer. I think he was really frustrated that City's players were marking Bayern players really well. There was no option to pass. He was really frustrated with his teammates. So he kicked the ball out of frustration, kind of overhit it and it went for a corner and Haaland scored. Now let's come to our brilliant board. I think this is the worst board we ever had. We had Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, Uli Hoeneß, but the board consisting of Brazzo, Oliver Kahn and Herbert Heiner, this is the worst board. I think we all know why. There was absolutely no reason to sack Nagelsmann. I don't care if you might have a reason behind the scenes and something like that. I'll just believe what you told to the media, what you've publicly announced. So let's believe that they sacked him because there is no improvement of second team players and all that. Then why couldn't you do it after this season? You thought Tuchel would come in a half season and our second team will come and play as a first team? That he developed them to that level? The decision was absolutely bullshit. Because how can a manager come in and within his not even 30 days or something, how can he play against one of the best teams in Europe? I won't say that Tuchel lost the tactical battle. I mean, it was fine. Tuchel did his job. Upamecano, come on man. You have to do better. This is a big game. And everything boils down to not having a target man up top. Imagine we had Osimhen or Kolomani up top. Then Upamecano would have just hit the ball up and maybe hoped that he'd head it into the path of another Bayern player. We had fucking Gnabry or Mane there. I don't know why our board went on to buy Mane. He's our current best earner. He earns 24 million. And then there's Gnabry who earns 19 million. Have you guys heard of Rafael Leao? Rafael Leao is a brilliant player. He plays for AC Milan. He earns 5 million. Now Gnabry earns 19 million. What did Gnabry bring to us in this game? I understand that he's not a proper striker and all. Come on, you can't be that bad on the ball, man. I wanted to talk about this since a long time. You point out a single player in this Bayern Munich squad that can score a goal properly. I understand that City's defense is really good. But come on man, you're Bayern. You have to score. We have awful shot takers. Sane was good, but his shots were directly at Edison. He has to do better. What happened to those right corner top shots? Then there is Musiala. Musiala is still young, so I don't want to rant about him and all, but he was decent. He was marked really well. Again, Musiala's finishing is awful. Really awful. We found out that during the World Cup. From the World Cup till now, where did he improve? Let me stress this very clearly. In my opinion, Musiala is not a center attacking midfielder. He is a fucking left winger. Any coach that comes should understand that. He might not have pace like Coman does, but he's so good on the ball. Do you guys know why he really played well for Germany? Because Hansi Flick extracted the best out of him. He played him at left wing. He's really good at dribbling from the left wing and cutting inside. I don't know what is this fetish for our coaches to play him as a center attacking midfielder. A center attacking midfielder should be good on the ball. He should have a good passing range and all. Musiala is not that guy. Musiala is a dribble and score kind of guy. I don't understand why these people don't understand that. Now coming to the board, I'm sorry I got carried away. We have always been this club that would make another club a laughing material. No offense to any of the club fans here, but we scored 8 goals against Barcelona. We scored 3 goals against PSG. And now we are going to become a laughing material. I'm not talking about the match or this performance. I'm talking about sacking a coach because you think that the cup might be at risk and then losing the same cup within the next week. Imagine. I don't care. Let fans laugh at us. We'll come back stronger. I do always believe that. But I want to know, why did the board take this decision? I've never been a full Nagelsmann supporter myself. I always had doubts about him when he was playing 3 wingers in our lineup. But he was fucking getting his results. And results matter. It does not matter if Delit plays as a striker, Muller plays as a centre-back. Results matter. I don't blame the players. I mean, I play football. I'm a centre-back. And when I get played up top or as a goalkeeper, I obviously fume out because obviously you're not as good as you are in your own position, right? So you'll be fuming out at the coach. I understand. But the board had one job: to calm down the players and tell them to actually follow the coach. We fucked up real bad. The treble dreams are out. Now we have one trophy to play for. In my opinion, the biggest reason of concern of having Nagelsmann as a coach was that the players are not motivated enough to play in the Bundesliga. For example, take Sadio Mane. He misses a fucking easy chance and he'll smile. I also have this opinion that Sadio Mane just came to Bayern in order to rest. Like, he feels that he have achieved everything at Liverpool. Now he'll come here, maybe score 10-20 goals easily and then he'll rest. No, brother. It is a fucking difficult job to play in the Bundesliga. Don't even get me started on Serge Gnabry. He has been useless ever since that 2020 Chelsea game. Hansi Flick made him into a beast. I agree to that. And ever since that, I've never seen any contribution from him. Sane had a decent game. He was really trying to do something. He was the only person taking shots. Kimmich, Goretzka were good too. Goretzka especially. A lot of times he kind of tracked back. He controlled Haaland well. Delit was good. Pavard, very good performance. We don't expect this range of performance from the guy that we wished he'll be gone, right? Davies, like I said, cannot play against dribblers. I thought maybe subbing out Coman and putting in Mathis Tel would have maybe worked. I don't know. Say he's a young kid, but it would have made sense to me. Anyway, coming back to our board. You guys are shit. You're boss of a fucking club. You have to keep your cool. I didn't expect this from our bosses. Let's just concentrate on Bundesliga this season. And a very important thing that I want to stress. Mane, Gnabry should be out of the club as soon as possible. Mane and Gnabry should get out as soon as possible. It was like we playing with 10 players when Gnabry was on the pitch. Get out of the club, please. And sell them, at least get a combined fee of 50-55 million. We will sell Sabitzer 25 million. Please fucking buy Victor Osimhen. I don't know if it takes 130 million, 150 million. It's unlikely of Bayern to go out and sign players like that. I don't care. Please bring in Victor Osimhen. Without a striker, we play like headless chickens. We are always running around, crossing. For whom are we crossing? Gnabry can't head up fucking ball in. Musiala can't do it. Sane can't do it, obviously. Because these are not strikers and they're not trained to do that. I understand that. Then what is the point of even crossing? We have to go and try all out for Victor Osimhen. He should be our first priority. Because I can see things happening when he is in our team. Defense, I don't think. I'm not being too reactionary on Upamecano. It happens to everyone. Fine. The upcoming transfer market, I want Mane and Gnabry out. I want Osimhen in. And maybe get a winger. A right winger. There is no proper right winger at Bayern. Sadio Mane is a left winger. Coman is a left winger. Coman is a proper left winger. Even though you might put him on right wing and he might play there. But he's a proper left winger. Sane is a left winger. I know we've seen him play on the right wing a lot of times, but when he was at City, he was a proper left winger and he used to score wonderful goals. We wanted him to be our next Iron Robin, coming from the right hand side and cutting in. Wonderful match from Pep Guardiola, masterclass. Big, huge respect for Pep. In the Champions League, we have clubs like Manchester City. I think Manchester City combined would cost 2x more money than our Bayern players. I understand our financial situations. We don't have an oil company backing us. We just rely on our profits. This is something that really frustrates me. Our board has a really, really bad vendetta, or you can call it a principle, that we will never operate on loan. We will never take loans from the banks and all that. We only operate on profits. What are you earning from it? You're just getting outclassed. When we won the 2020 Champions League, I thought, yes, this is our era. Like, this is our decade at least. Clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona have been dominating, like winning multiple UCLs at the time and all. Now I thought, yeah, they'll go down and finally we will occupy that position. And guess what? We're not even able to go to the semi-finals. Last season we got knocked out by Villarreal. Now Manchester City. We have a clear disadvantage. On a closing note, if you enjoyed this video, please do consider subscribing or liking, and do use the comment section to rant. I'll be replying to every comment. Thank you.